Hello and welcome to the Love Month. This is for February 1st, 2025. So I thought that this month we would focus on love, but not just romantic love. We would focus on self-love and different types of love and love themes. So starting out for the February 1st, we're going to focus on self-love, right? Because we need to pour into our own cup first. So the love energy and the goddess self-care message that's coming through, we have a few. We have connect with your ancestors. Some of you that's connecting in with your heart space. Some of you, there are certain practices you like to do to connect in with your ancestors. Could be through meditation. It could be through like baking cookies and things that you like to do with those loved ones, right? But this is your ancestors wanting to connect with you to let you know that they're with you, okay? That they are helping you to achieve your dreams, that they are bringing you guidance and wisdom and support, that they are within you and they are assisting you at this time. So especially in the evening time, particularly if you feel like you're having a hard time sleeping because maybe there's a lot of energy, that's you're experiencing, connecting with your ancestors, okay? And allow them to bring in that love and that support and that, rooted, grounded wisdom too. Know that especially if you are the cycle breaker in your family, that your ancestors really appreciate you and your courage and all that you have done in your experience to heal, to release conditioning, to evolve into, this high frequency being that is authentic and is who you are, right? So your ancestors are here to bring in this love and support and protection energy for you. So ask what you need from them, okay? So that's one message coming through with connecting with your ancestors. And like I said, you all have specific ways in doing that. You have, maybe certain rituals, you have certain practices, you have, maybe you just have that heart-to-heart connection and you telepathically communicate. Maybe you go out in nature, because we have that tree energy. So it'll be specific for each and every one of you, but maybe February 1st would be a great time to do that, okay? We also have drink tea. So some of you, let me know, like, what type of tea do you like to drink? I love matcha tea. I love Earl Grey tea. Those I would say are my favorites, sometimes chai, but let me know what your favorites are because I'd be curious in exploring different types of tea. So the tea energy coming through brings in the warmth. It brings in support for the throat chakra. It makes us feel cozy and loved and warm, and particularly depending where you are, at this time in the world, it's quite cold. So the tea energy just warms you up, right? You can also, with the tea energy, you can do tea leaf readings. You can scry. There's, certain intuitive practices you can do. You can stir your intentions into your tea, right? You can Reiki your tea to pour in whatever sort of energy experience you want to have for your day. So the drink your tea energy is something that is, it's very nurturing and warm and loving, and intuitively connecting you in with that feminine energy, with your body. And again, there's certain teas obviously that have benefits, right? So there might be certain benefits that, a certain tea has for you. So, check in with that and explore that, starting out in the beginning of February, if that resonates. We also have plan a vacation. Okay. Some of you maybe it's time to update your passport, time to get a passport, time to prepare, okay, for some sort of vacation. Maybe you have, you already have one in mind and you just want to start focus on creating that, getting into the details, maybe journaling about it, maybe exploring, different questions that you have about that, but planning that vacation, maybe you're booking flights, it just kind of depends. But I think more so with the plan of vacation, it's where do you feel called to go? What would be nurturing, relaxing for you? Some of you, it doesn't have to be like a long distance. It could be going and spending time with a friend that feels like a spiritual retreat. Or it could be, planning your dream vacation, regardless of circumstances, but just, starting to manifest that into your experience. Like, where would you go? Who would you bring with you? What would you do? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Would you be eating? What, activities would you be doing? even if you don't know a location, if you start with those questions, you'll start to have some clarity around where you want to go. And there could be a certain place that's calling to you, you know? So more so than like the actual action steps, like book a vacation, unless that's something you're already planning on doing, it's more so creating it within your mind, and really thinking about where you would want to go, right? And what would be most fulfilling for you. Some of you could be a family vacation. Some of you could be a spiritual retreat. Some of you could be a destination you've always wanted to go to and you've never have. But it's opening up your expansiveness of like what is possible. And it's kind of a little bit of like a manifestation exercise for you too. So there's that intuitive piece that's in there as well. A big one, a huge one that's definitely coming through in January and February and probably every single month is making sure you get plenty of rest, okay? You might need to change the way that, you know, you get ready for bed. You know, oftentimes you want to go to bed with the same mindset that you desire to wake up with, right? So maybe your routines will change. Maybe you'll need a bit more rest. Maybe you'll need to go to bed earlier, right? Maybe you'll need to take naps. You know, whatever it is, listen to your body and its rhythms and make sure you're resting and recharging. You know, if you're healing something, resting is really important, right? Or if you just, you know, are feeling like you need to rest and recharge, make sure you rest and recharge. Sometimes I feel like I need to rest and I start to receive downloads. I receive my downloads. Sometimes I need to rest to recharge from like a Reiki session that I have with a client, or sometimes I need to rest from social interaction, you know, and I just need that space and time just to be by myself. Some of you, this is something I've noticed with myself recently, is like, I need space to myself before I go to bed each night. I can't go from like spending time with family to going to bed. I need space by myself to just kind of decompress in my own energy. Also, when we rest, our energy clears. You know, there's a lot of beautiful things that happen when we rest. So making sure that you're taking the time to honor your energy levels, to take care of your physical vessel, give yourself what you need, okay, for your self-care and wellness. We also have massage. Some of you, booking a massage is important. Some of you learning different massage techniques. Some of you, if you have a partner, maybe you massage each other, right? And that's the way you take care of each other. But listening to your body, because you see there's these certain energy points, there's these certain places that are highlighted, okay? So checking in with your body and asking your body what it needs and giving it what it needs, right? Knowing what your body cues are, listening to what your body is saying. Okay, remember too that our body listens to us, that we have the ability to communicate to our body listens to us and responds. So, you know, your relationship with your body, very important to have. You know, you want to be best friends with your body, right? So listening to it. But some of you might be working a lot, or you might feel like you have a lot of tension, or you just feel like it's time for a massage. Maybe it's time to book a massage, or again, there's a certain part of your body that maybe just even like you would like to learn different massage techniques, or acupuncture, and not acupuncture, acupressure, excuse me, that you would like to learn, you know, to better take care of your body, right, and help you to relax. So that could be the case as well. Touch is very important with the massage energy, and it can be very grounding too. And then we have connect with crystals. You know, there might be a certain crystal that's calling to you right now. Maybe you like to have clearing crystals, you know, around you. Maybe you like to meditate with crystals, you know, maybe you like to take a bath and have crystals around. But connecting with crystals, it's connecting with the earth energy, crystals that support your frequency. Maybe this is even, you already have crystals and you're just like, oh yeah, I should probably cleanse those or charge those, or, you know, it's time to connect with the crystals that I have again, right? It's really interesting when you connect with crystals, because how they interact. Like, I'll connect with certain crystals that I have in my collection. I'll be like, okay, you know, this one wants to go with this person, so I'm going to offer this crystal to this person. Or, you know, there's a space in time where I hadn't connected with crystals in a while, and I picked up my crystals, the new crystals that I have, and I haven't interacted with for a while. And it was like, whew, the charge was amazing. So maybe it's time to connect back in with crystals if that's something that aligns with you. They're like friends. They're like frequency friends, right? To me, that's how I see crystals. they have wisdom, they hold certain frequencies, and that can be helpful and supportive. Sometimes even taking crystals and placing them on certain parts of your body can be really helpful, right? Like rose quartz, you know, in your heart space, can be really, rose quartz is a really loving crystal. And to put that on your heart space and just have a cuddle with it can be really soothing and relaxing. Some of you, there might be crystal jewelry that you want to wear again that you haven't worn in a while, or that you want to get. That might be the case. That could be a gift for yourself, you know, for Valentine's Day or for February. You know, there could be something that you want to purchase. Could be a crystal or like crystal jewelry that you want to wear. You don't have to. These are just some suggestions and some, you know, loving support. And overall, what I'm seeing is, you know, it's definitely taking care of our mental health, right? But also taking care of our physical vessel, listening to our body and having that beautiful relationship with our body. And then with the crystals, it's also connecting in with the earth energy too, right? Sometimes crystals are really helpful for grounding. So a lot of this is about being grounded, listening to your body, okay, and taking the best care of yourself, you know, with kind of just those simple practices. Maybe some of you, yeah, there's maybe for Valentine's Day, or you know, there's this energy of you like treating yourself, like, you know, having a spa day or going for a massage, you know, maybe a spiritual retreat. That might be something that, you know, is really of interest to you. But that's what I have for the 1st of February, okay, for Love Month. So let me know which of these practices, which of these self-care messages resonated most with you in the comments. For myself, I don't know, I have been drinking a lot more tea lately. I would say it's probably, yeah, drinking tea and resting. Those are probably my two. The other ones have kind of already come forth for me in my experience. But let me know which one energizes you, or which one like your body's like, oh yeah, definitely time for more rest, or, you know, let's connect in with that crystal or ancestors, or book a massage, you know. Yeah, I'm hearing, especially if like there's someone here, you are a massage therapist, or like you are a massage therapist, or maybe, you know, you work at a nail salon or something. Treat yourself, okay? Treat yourself to that beautiful experience, okay? That self-love, self-care, and allow someone to take care of you, right? Okay? So that's what I have. Thank you so much for being here. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.